Right, we continue with the preliminary investigation review. Okay, so there are 7 important things that I would like to highlight here. Okay, the first one, we need to understand the problem and opportunity. Right, when you interact with the manager or supervisor, and as well as the staff, okay, you must ask. You have to ask the correct question so that you get the answer, and you have to listen carefully and tentatively, so that whatever the feedback or their response, you should pick up and ask for more. Okay, for example, when you ask, is there any weaknesses? Okay, please don't highlight about the problem. If you mention about problem, automatically it is negative. Okay, should use another or other alternative vocabulary, for example issue, but be careful, some people doesn't understand what issue is. Okay, so maybe you can use weaknesses. What are the weaknesses with the we can start with procedure. What are the weaknesses with the procedure, whether they have procedure or not. First ask whether they have procedure. What does procedure mean? Procedure are the process. Okay, process 1, what should you do? Process 2, what should be taken? Okay, process number 3, who involved and what should be done. Okay, so normally procedure are written form. Okay, if you approach a medium and big size organization, normally they have written procedure. Okay, if you approach a small and close to medium size, okay, organization, if they don't have procedure, this is a good chance for you to suggest procedure. Okay, for example, procedure to purchase. Okay, you need to first identify supplier. Okay, after you identify the supplier, you might want to request for quotation. Okay, request for quotation. Okay, you have to list down all the items that you needed. Okay, for example, the shop that you approach is operating is a retail shop. Okay, normally you have to list down all the items that are needed by the retail shop. Okay, for example, sugar, flour, milk, butter, chili, tomato sauce, chili sauce, paper, okay, plastic bag, what else, drinks. Okay, list down all and send to the supplier. Okay, then you get the response from supplier. Okay, they will also list down goods they have, and also they will quote the price. Okay, so having several quotation from supplier, you can compare the price, you can compare the terms and condition. Okay, how many days or how many weeks give to you for credit, in terms of credit, any discount given to you. Okay, right, after you get the quotation, you can decide which supplier you want to order. Okay, after that, once you want to order, you have to prepare purchase order. Okay, purchase order you send to supplier. Then when they have the goods, they will pack and send to you, and it comes together with the delivery order. Okay, when you receive goods, you have to prepare goods receiving report. Okay, when supplier unload goods from, okay, asking the right question will help you to get back the right answer, so that you can identify clearly what actually the problem. Because most of the time, I did mention many times, whatever we can observe or we can detect are normally the symptoms. Okay, sometimes the organization have system, but they simply don't use it. Okay, so you need to ask and dig in details, in depth, why they're not using. Maybe they said, okay, the system is old. So what? The system could not record this. We want this. Okay. When they mention we want this, so that's the focus point. Okay, you should focus on what actually the users or the supervisors want or wanted from the system. Okay, you mention that system cannot produce this. Okay, you can pick up from there. Okay, so next step is to identify what are the reports that they want. Okay, so while you talk to them, listen carefully. Don't really focus on the question you have prepared earlier. Okay, it is an interactive conversation between you and the users or the supervisor. Okay, so it's not one way. Okay? Through the question and answer, you might also raise another question. Okay? Maybe they don't use the system because they don't have basic, they don't have training. Okay, they don't have the understanding of why they have to use the system. Okay, so that's if they don't have any training. Okay, maybe one of your suggestion is to provide training to them. Okay, if they're reluctant, you need to ask further question why they're reluctant to use system. Okay, maybe users rejection. Okay, could be the reason. Right. I'll continue with the next video.